Hey everybody, Shay here. Welcome back to another blind reaction to Naruto. This time we're going to be taking a break from Season 1, or between the first story arc and the second story arc. So what you can see by the title of this video, we're going to be doing the first OVA for Naruto. This one's called Find the Four-Leaf Red Clover. We're getting a heads up on where these fall inside the flow of things. This particular episode falling between episode 5 and 6. So right now, in the current flow of things, I finished episode 19, the first end of the first story arc, and then I've recorded episode 20 a while ago, many months ago at this point, when everything took a break. Anyways, without further ado, let's give this thing a start. So I'm going to be trying to do the narrative analysis on this, of course. I can still sort of remember where I was when I was reacting to the first couple episodes. I do remember there was like a bit of a crossover point mentally where I realized I was going to commit to the analysis. It did happen somewhere, I remember, in the 4 to 6 mark. So this is like before my brain switched modes, but you know, after, when I was just kind of delving into Naruto and seeing it for like just kind of like the surface level stuff, and I was still kind of, it was humorous, it was funny. It wasn't an animation for children, although this was given into time blocks that was meant for children, but it still had a bit of that childlike feel and spirit to it, and I started to lose that into the teens of the episode. So I'm going to assume this is going to be a bit more playful. So he's still got the whole, you know, he's got that pressure of wanting to become more. So I now appoint you leader of the Konohamaru. Oh, that kind of, I struggled on this word, and then I practiced it over and over again until I got the Konohamaru clan. So that's this dude. The Corps. There's going to be a Corps. Konohamaru Corps. What? Here's your mission. Find the Crimson Four-Leaf Clover. See, I've rolled into it. I'm already doing that one thing. Hey, look at the fingerprint, the spiral. Nice. Nice. Transition screen there, back to the spiral, the headband. There was a thing with the headbands. Oh gosh, see, now I'm pulling on memory here. There was a point I remember in the narrative where I didn't see the headband, and then when he decides like this vital part in the story, he gets the headband and he puts it on, and then it turns it around because he remembers that's what he's doing it for, because he deserved the headband, to wear the headband, and so now he's going to commit to being this. He's gonna aim for something more, a symbol. How many members do you have in it? So they just appointed, which makes 2. So you just told me it was just a game. This isn't a game. It's a dangerous mission. Is he trying to get a girl, a Clover? So Dad's mission is taking her away from the village. So that's the mission. The Crimson Four-Leaf Clover. Yes, the Crimson Four-Leaf. So we still have the pattern that I called out early episodes, where that's the kind of sequence of things. Someone says something, someone questions a thing that was just said, and then someone confirms the question of the thing that was just said. And that's how they make up time in this cartoon. There's a legend that if you were able to get it, your wish comes true. But I'm gonna practice, damn it. Akagahara. But Akagahara is that forbidden place where no one's allowed to enter, right? Hey, by the way, do you know where Konohamaru-kun is? I want to say goodbye to him, but I can't find him anywhere. Oh, I thought this was a flashback, so we're not even in a flashback here. This is happening. He overheard, or... What? Oh, wait, he actually did a good one that time. Wasn't he like a big failure at these things? You're the only one who can help me. So it's a mission? Yes. Well, that's nice. I mean, okay. See, so let's take a break here. I mean, because we're in the Act 1. We're in the whole premise setup, the theme, right? And there's usually, the subtext in this section of a story is usually setting up the pieces that is going to give full circle. Now, obviously, this is going to end up well for the heroes, in plural, right? Konohamaru included here. They're going to get what they want, right? It's gonna, like, this is, it's gonna be a closed story. It's gonna be a closed loop, right? But it's how we get along that journey that is the intriguing part, the entertainment aspect that we're going along for this ride to experience. And what we got here, though, beyond the surface story, and this is the part that I'm looking at for this particular, you can see the band right there, right? The first 20%, 25% of the experience. It's going to give you the keys about the protagonist in a way that is going to be informative about their character. We just got something here. He was angry at the guy because he thought it was going to be a game, right? And put it in context. The first 4 episodes of the series, it was all kind of joking. He's, Naruto wants to be an important figure, but he's still kind of brash, he angers easily. He's maybe too spontaneous, right? Gets him into trouble. But what we're seeing here in an OVA before, because now again contextualize what happens from episode 5 to, let's say, I'm gonna have to guess a couple times here, but 12, 13 is where I feel like there was a bit of a curve, an arc for Naruto, where he started to feel like he was fighting for something more. Pivotal point for Naruto, but we're seeing it right here. He has a spirit in him that he wants to help, and he wants to do something more, and it doesn't have to all be for serious things, Maybe he'll turn this around and he'll do it because he wants to get credit, like more than just, hey, let's do it because you want to make this girl's dreams come true, like that's a noble wish, not a noble support. Wait, what did she say? Does this mean some romance time for us? Whoa, wait, slow your roll. How old are you? They're trying to go alone, so he knows something. So now we're getting the B plot, the Act 2 set up here, the exposition, so you can tell the point right there where it happened. It's the questions Akagahara as being like the place you don't enter. Now we're seeing it as explicitly a place you don't enter. It's not a myth. There's a fence saying do not enter. So something went down here. Oh, is this where the fight went down? No. Maybe? That seems easy. No. Whoa, what? There are a lot of traps here to prevent ninja from other villages from entering. Well, you didn't learn that one power yet, where you could stick to surfaces. Oh, I heard that Chunin exam took place here. The Chunin exam. That means that I have to get through this or I won't be able to become a Hokage. So he's turning this into the quest now. So this is our Act 2 quest. Motivation is like he has to overcome these obstacles now because he's creating his own goals for himself. He's got to get to the 4-leaf clover, but Naruto himself is like, wait, no, there's like a more symbolic reason why he has to get through this. Oh my gosh. Oh, I've definitely seen that shot. So they're using some animation shots, I'm fairly certain. They just get stabbed in the ass. So we've got the whole reading motif while things are happening, and this is going to then play a bigger part in the following episodes, if I'm contextualizing this right, because they go on that quest, right, and they have to try to take they're not keys, take the things off his belt, the bells, and then he's reading the whole time while he's getting attacked. So this is kind of setting this up. And this would be one of their early, like they haven't really set that up yet. So this really is between 4 and 5. It's before they go off, right? Did you say Naruto's going to die? Yep. If that's true, Naruto's going to die. For sure. As you're going to say, unless we go and... Oh, no. I'm going to die! So, oh, jeez. Why'd you bring Konohamaru with you? We've been running for hours. What? Let's do that again. But we're not getting any closer. Ooh, is there some mystical prevention going on here? I know that. Show a little bit of intelligence. What? Oh. Okay, shadow replication. Okay. There's more people to take out. Oh, jeez. Idiot, what's the point of causing more explosions? At least one would step on a mine. Oh my god. He literally used himself as cannon fodder. I mean, good thing he doesn't feel any of that. I think it worked, Konohamaru. Interesting. There are a lot of crimson clovers. That's a much better name. Four-leaf red clover. What's the name? Hold on. 4-leaf red clover, crimson clover. Yeah. Okay, so we're reaching we're almost at the midway point, so we're going to be hitting that transition point in the middle of Act 2. So it's going to be like a false victory here coming up soon. Wait, what's he saying? It took 4 hours to get here. Running for 4 hours. And even if we find it now, it'll take another 4 hours to get back. Oh, they gotta find a 4-leafed one. Don't give up, ever. So here's the kind of noble, the subtext of Naruto here, coming out earlier. Had I watched this in order, I think I was waiting for a moment like this somewhere in that 5 to 8 range, I think, and I never really got it until he was talking to, I forget the other kid's name at this point. You know, the one at the water, right? He had that talk, but that was in the teens somewhere. Look for it desperately. Think about what comes after later. Just giving his pep talk. It's like a mentor to these youngins. Goodbye, everyone. Oh no. Victory. Yeah. Oh no. Whoa, legit supernatural stuff going on. Oh, these are robots. What is this? Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, I guess there's I mean, there's a fox spirit. Why would there be other supernatural things in this world? There's magic. Oh, that's not magic. But, you know, since it triggered all the traps here, well, I guess he had a bunch of clones that could do it. Oh, every one of the Marionette Ninja squad has been activated. But I guess that'll be good training for all of you. Away you go. Well, I mean, all the traps are now activated, so that's nice. Let's see if Sakura does some actual fighting. Episode 5. Episode OVA 1. Between episode 5 and 6. Let's see. Just go, you don't want to see. Pay attention. You don't want to see. Oh, he's giving him time, buying him time to get out of there. What the heck? Marionette had... Yeah, let me redo this. Like, this felt like another one of those moments. Konohamaru, leave them to me and run away when you get a chance. Yeah, he's doing this. Is it, the noble stance right here. But there's no way that you can fight them all alone. Just shadow clone. Just go. So the sacrifice moment here. So that was the false victory right there. Okay, so not this one. When he gets the Clover, that was the victory. The false victory is that he knocked over the statue and activated all the Marionette Ninjas. That's the false victory. That's the spin over. That's usually the indication of that pinnacle point in the Act 2 structure. That's going to take you into Act 3 in the second half of Act 2 is what we're watching now, which is going to be the reverse of that false victory. It's the false defeat. And so that will happen in the transition from Act 2 to 3. We'll see if that plays out. Of course, speculating. You can't spoil me because I'm watching this all in one sitting and it's not a movie. But that's what I'm going to be looking for here, because he's now basically saying, just leave me to die, essentially. Like, you can't defeat them alone. Leave me to die, right? And so we have a setup for the false defeat, which, of course, now we already have the pieces for why that's going to reverse, and it's going to come together, which I'll start playing again. You'll know it. I like the subtext going on here, though. Why are you risking your life like that? Like, for a 4-leaf clover to, like, wish to basically get a clover to give to someone because it'll make her wish come true. There's no real value to that, right? You impose the value onto the meaning behind that, and Naruto is putting value to the meaning with it, which is kind of nothing, right? It's kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's not money, it's not riches, it's not fame. It's like, yeah. So that's what makes him a noble character. Even now, even though like in his gut, his spirit is there. You said that but then he brings it back to the mission. You said that this was a mission. And he did confirm it in Act 1, right? Right before we kick off into the journey, Naruto's like, so this is a mission, yes? So he's getting that validation, that confirmation. So he can, like, that's the quest activated. That was well written there. A ninja must complete his mission. So they learned that with their first lessons, right? So he's committing to the creed. I've done a lot of boring missions until now. Oh, see, this is the time before they go off to the big one. But no matter how boring they are, I feel really good after I complete them. I really, really love that moment. He's addicted to completing. Well, not just completing missions, but like committing to something and sticking to it. Fire elements, flaming fireball. So we're getting some. This came later-ish. Doesn't care if he's. Wow. But now we see he's got that power. Or are you all talking? Hey, now we're getting the moment where they come together. I felt like this came way later in the narrative arc for the first story arc from 1 to 19. I won't lose to you no matter what. They still have the competition spirit. Oh, god damn it, she gave a flying knee. Hung back. She's getting in there. It's good for you. Sakura. These marionette ninja will stop. If we fight this many, we'll definitely die. Hey. I think they gotta put the statue back, that's all. Did you hear that? Oh, did they say that and I missed it? Probably. Is it a mission? Hey, that's cool. Repetition. I talk about repetition a lot and the mirror patterns. You just witnessed it explicitly right there in the narrative. The more I talk about this stuff, the more you're going to realize this stuff is all right in front of you. You've just ignored it your entire lives. But now, like, as I bring this up throughout, this is why I like to do this with Naruto in particular. I think this is something like people remember from their childhood, right? They're going to carry this with them, but then they're going to realize that by me breaking down Naruto this way for all of you, you're going to realize this is everywhere. It might be done in different ways, and different writers will use different techniques to get to the same things, but I'm not a prophet. You know what I mean? I'm not a wizard. I'm not a clairvoyant here, right? But I might as well be. No. I'm just letting you know the pieces are all there. If you're setting yourself to listen for them, listen to the subtext. There we go. They could have spliced in some more Sakura action inside the actual series, but you're never gonna give up. There you go. What the hell was that in the series, man? I just wanted this. Dude, he's busting muscles right now that he doesn't have yet. They haven't developed. Chakra. Well, fire against wood, I would imagine. He would have wrecked it by now. I can't fight anymore. There you go. She's getting wrecked too. I'm not done yet. I'm not going to give up just yet. And then statue back. Oh, Sasuke. Oh, Sasuke didn't. I thought Sasuke would have like gone there to help him or something. Oh. Nice. Kashi. All you had to do was, what did he say? All you have to do is try. I don't want to do this anymore. They fought more together before they even got to the mission that was to teach them to fight better together. I guess they were forced into this one. Oh no. Use tape. Oh my god, I think he did use tape. Here, so I mean I blew past it, but let's go back real quick. I know, this probably bothers some people. It doesn't matter. This isn't for those people watching. This is for the people who are interested in this kind of stuff. I'm just being blunt about it now. It's fine. It's fine. If this isn't for you, go watch something else, right? So it's like... I should probably not do that, but I am. Anyways, that was it. That was the false defeat right there, right? Because we can't do this anymore. This is about to go south, right? But I don't want to give up. Not until the mission is done. And then, well, you're not going to lose because now you got extra support. We knew this was coming. The extra support was coming. And so that's what gets you through that false defeat. And it's all in is usually like there's a pattern I call all in where it's like all or minion madness. It's where everything just hits the fan. That was the big fight scene, of course. And that takes us to the conclusion we got here. And now it's like a, you know, we're in the resolution phase. Back 3. It's like the start of something new is usually the pattern here. It's going to be like a reboot or the hero coming around and seeing like a new purpose or something like that. Now, if we see Konohamaru as the hero of this or the key protagonist of this, even though this is Naruto's, keep it right, but he's kind of like the driving force of this narrative. But for him, it could have been a pivotal turning point for Konohamaru because he was able to get his mentor, Naruto, gave him that purpose, right? Is it a mission? Never give up, right? Think about the things later, like, but you focus on now, right? Get past that moment. And that was a pivotal point for Konohamaru to then kind of find his path, find his purpose. That's going to grant a wish? I don't know. The Janins in the old days dreamed of becoming the best ninja and went into Akagahara.
最高の忍者になることを夢見て、皆あの赤ヶ原に入っていった。無事に帰ってこれた者だけが
Only those who returned safely were accepted as Chunins. But as time passed, it turned into a legend which said your wish would come true even if you returned safely. Oh man, I worked so hard too. But I bet that it was worth it. Maybe it didn't work because one of the leaves fell. No, Kanamaru-kan. My wish came true. Because if I have this, it would be the same as you always being with me. Oh. Oh. Let's return to our original mission. Now? Don't worry, it won't take long. We can eat. Oh, we can eat, of course. There's gonna be a whole eating component in your next mission. It's gonna suck. Trust me. That's a wrap. So yeah, that was fun. It was a fun OVA. It's very short. I mean, there's the size of an episode, which is strange to me that these original videos would go straight, I guess, to VHS. Are those still? Do they still exist? Like, how would these have gotten released and where? Right? It's very odd to me that this wouldn't have just been an episode inside the series. Like, why did it have to be an original episode? I felt like it actually provided quite a bit of context inside the continuity. Like, it didn't feel apart from the continuity at all. That you would have gotten through episode 4, bam, you still had Konohamaru in mind because you just got introduced to the character. He was kind of silly, right? He was a kind of a failure with the way he hit and stuff like that. But not that you really got a lot of that in this episode, but you did get some evolution to the Konohamaru character, which it was kind of fun to see. And of course, the fighting of all three of them fighting, which I feel like we never got that again for the next 14 episodes. Like, that feels insane to me that they wouldn't have either done more of that, because they obviously, like, they had the capacity to do it. Sasuke, oh God, why do I keep screwing up that? I always second guess when I say the name out loud. Sasuke and Sakura, like, it's obviously Sakura has got the prowess of the ninja in her. She's doing the training. She's part of this, you know. But they really didn't leverage her as much as they could have, and it gave off the wrong impression to me. As, again, a noob viewer, I don't have the manga informing me, right? I just don't have that extra context, and I'm not going to create fanfic headcanon in order to excuse the stuff that I've experienced. Like, I'm going to call it out because I expected more. I expected more from the cartoon to position her as a character to be more valuable in the greater context of the Naruto story, which I feel like they did fail at in the first story arc. But that's neither here nor there. This is going to be it's criticism I've already given for the first story arc. But, you know, these OVAs give me an opportunity to just talk to you a little bit about, it's more like a vlog, and talk to you a little bit about Naruto as a whole, and give you the context based on what I've experienced till now, even if this is a bit of a retroactive reaction, right? In the sense of, like, it's not sequential. Like, I didn't watch this after episode 5. I always forget if it's 4 or 5 or 5 and 6. You know what I'm saying, though. Like, I'm not watching this in that continuity, but it still allows me to now watch this with the context of the next 15 episodes, and then almost kind of give a critique or a criticism, but hopefully from a place where you understand. It's because I do enjoy these, and I care about the structure of these, because they're already more than what I anticipated, what I expected out of the series. I think that these do have a lot of the bones of this are very good. They're very strong. From a framework's perspective, it's all there. It all feels there, or I'm accidentally stumbling into it, and or I'm an expert bullshitter. You know what I mean? Like, I just one come on, give me one swear word, YouTube. Give me one. I tried, but this is, you know what I'm saying? It's like I can't be speculating the way I speculate, and it be completely made up. You're going to hear me repeat things over and over again to the point where these become almost like educational for those of you who care about kind of seeing the extra layer of these kinds of things. And if I'm not doing it to Naruto, I can do it to another series, right? But right now I'm focusing on this one because there's such a breadth of content for Naruto that it's going to make the experience, I think, an adventurous one, if you will, from my perspective, but also an entertaining and engaging one from yours, especially if you've loved Naruto growing up and you got some of that historic that retro memory and nostalgia coming into this. So hopefully you enjoy this OVA. Hey everybody, Shay here for another Naruto Delve. We are in Season 1, Episode 20. We just finished the first arc. I don't know the name of it. I haven't looked this stuff up because I don't want to spoil myself. But in any case, I need to organize that playlist so that's easy for newcomers to jump on board. We are starting a new storyline. This one called A New Chapter Begins, the Chunin exam. So they are straightforward. This is the start of something else. And it does feel like sort of like a beginning too again, because the big story, the first arc is over, and so we're about to start what I imagine right now. It's going to feel like an Act 2A is what I call it. Act 2 is generally double the length of an Act 1 and Act 3, at least the way that I calculate things, and so I'm kind of looking forward to a restart of, not the reboot, but you know what I'm saying, like the story is gonna, like, it's a fresh take. I do anticipate a lot more new characters getting introduced. It does say the Chunin exam, I believe. I don't know what Chunin means, but I believe this is going to be associated to the town that he's in and the school that he was part of before they went off on that trial. And so we're going to get introduced to more characters. That's kind of my speculation up front. We'll see if I'm right or wrong. Let's get started. Let's get into some Naruto. Next arc, which right now I can only assume it's going to be the same. So I wanted to say 19, 20 episodes, but I don't know. I'm going to have to get through the first couple episodes here, and then I'll get a sense for it. Maybe 3 or 4 episodes in, I might be able to speculate on that, etc., etc. Okay, so, I mean, the audio seems a little bit loud to me, but not here, so I don't know. I did a bit. We're just gonna go. Skip intro. We're back in town. All the drama, all the tension is now behind us, I'm sure. And now we're gonna have some silly stuff for a couple episodes, just for a break, a reprise. What's up with you two? A little bit of a reminder and reboot of all the relationships and how they all work, just in case maybe someone's coming on board like a little bit late, you know, in the series, and this is a chance for them to catch up and get to know the characters again, and then push into the new phase. Are they angry at each other? Come on, you had time to get over it on the walk back.
Not again. They've been like this ever since we got back from the land of
Thank you for confirming that.
Sorry I'm late. Afraid I got lost on the path of life.
Prove myself.
Like, did he mean path of life, like his actual life, or was this the name of a road? Who knows? But they seem to take some offense to it.
A real mission where I can show what I'm made of.
What do you mean the last mission wasn't a real mission? Are you crazy?
See?
Right. I get it. That's great, Naruto. Now, take it easy, would you?
Simmer down.
Today's the day.
Oh my god. What are you doing? Oh wow.
What's the matter? Can't take care of yourself, Sasuke?
Wow. I wonder if there's like personal feelings from like maybe what happened in the past or something. Actually, that would have been a kind of offensive because he went down because he was the only one there. So I mean, Naruto wasn't there. Maybe it could be a guilt thing. Could be
Believe it!
Let us know when you're done
that one.
fantasizing, Naruto, so we can start the mission, all right?
Right.
And we're setting up that whole relationship dynamic again. They're almost resetting that between the characters. Just kind of, you know, they're gonna, I mean, maybe retread some of that. I don't know. I hope that they develop it a little bit further, but they're at least allowing themselves to retread that a little bit. You have that, but there's got to be something else. Like I mentioned, that whole guilt thing, and so I'm like, because I'm looking into it, because maybe there's something I want to hang on to, and maybe that stuff is gonna creep back up, and then those are the signals I'm looking for in order to maybe assess where I am in the plot. Yeah, now he's got to clean all that up. Or no?
Hey, you. What's wrong?
You pulled the weeds, and you also pulled up my plants.
Huh?
Those were special herbs I've been growing, and you destroyed
Special herbs. Is this episode 420? Oh. This is over dramatic. Yeah.
You are
Good going,
such a
Naruto.
loser.
You got saved again. How's it feel? Save one. Here's a couple other things I can talk about. There's always 3 I'm looking for. So, pattern of 3s, and then on the third, there's usually a turnaround.
We're supposed to go the
See if
other
that plays
way.
out. You'll hear the repeats. Hey, the dog!
Hey,
Ninja dog! One of them, anyways. Bunch of them! Bunch of ninja dogs!
Loser.
of course. course.
They're not
He
just fantasy
has to
summons?
choose the biggest dog.
Illusions?
Stop pulling, would you? You're not supposed to go over there!
Oh wait, I mean little things like that, right? Like it says the kind of cancel sign or the no sign. I mean, why is it on the book? But now I'm seeing a bunch of like don't enter. And there might be some. I don't know why. But they're repeating that symbol, so I wonder if it's going to go somewhere. You know, like do not enter, danger, minefield. I guess the dog's immortal. I don't know. Oh, gee, yep. Guess so. I wouldn't call that a second one, but that's a second failure. So, water, earth. I wonder if there's gonna be like an elemental. They're gonna do an elemental setup here. Oh, there were 3 fails. It was the weeds, the water, and then the mines.
If you keep this up, I'll finish you off myself.
Guess we're not making a lot of progress on the teamwork thing, huh?
That's right, our teamwork's all messed up, and it's all because of you, Sasuke! You think you're better than everyone else?
Not everyone. Just you. Face it, I'm better and stronger than you are. It's a fact.
They're actually getting along worse than before, if that's possible.
Yeah, there's gotta be something to this stuff to be proven.
I don't have time to waste on Naruto and these lame missions. There are still ninja out there who can outfight me. I've got to hone my skills so I can beat them.
So, why don't we... I mean, you know, let's do something more personal.
Whoa.
I mean to improve our teamwork and all.
Dial it down.
You're just as bad as Naruto.
Oh.
Instead of flirting, why don't you practice your jutsu and make the team stronger?
Hey, saying
Let's
the
face
truth.
it, you're
Spitting
actually worse than Naruto.
Ouch!
Worse than Naruto. Worse than Naruto.
Take that one to bed.
He's
just being
right. What have I really done so far on any of our missions?
Overtly mean there.
Nothing.
Oh, self-aware.
Don't worry,
Okay,
Sakura.
she leveled up her
Just
self-awareness
forget
skill.
about Sasuke. You and me can develop our
There.
teamwork all day.
Oh.
Sensei disappeared.
Oh.
Is he giving us some alone
Smack.
time?
Oh, wow. How old are you? Metal Gear Solid attack. What the hell? Be the crazy kid. What the? What the? I was gonna say that one kid that transforms badly. From episode 2, 3? Maybe. It's the one with the...
That's the worst
Switching.
disguise of all
Was
time.
it?
There's no such thing as square rocks. It's completely
has to be.
obvious.
You saw through my camouflage
Yeah.
again. You're slick, boss. Just what I'd expect from
Camouflage
my
kid.
greatest rival.
3 of them.
I think we used a little too much gunpowder, you guys.
What?
I'm Moegi, the sassiest
New
kid
charac-
in preschool.
New
Check
character
me out.
introductions, but
I
not the
love
characters I
algebra.
thought.
Call me Udon. And I'm the #1 ninja in the village. Konohamaru. And when we're all
Konohamaru.
together,
Big long name that I would never have remembered.
Those goggles you're wearing on your head.
Oh,
You
nice.
used to wear goggles, remember?
Yes,
So what's
nice.
stopping you?
He's got his own posse.
Ninja playing ninja? That is so twisted.
How about you being
Hey,
a ninja?
Sakura.
My ninja skills are worse than
Keep doing
his?
it. She'll turn around.
She's
self-aware
staring
enough
right
to
at
realize
me.
it.
I think
I get it. You're a smooth operator, boss.
Wow.
Come on, I know that she's your girlfriend. Huh?
Well, you could tell she's really crazy about me, huh?
Wow. It's just gonna be a silly episode. That's our return. Too bad she can't do that kind of stuff on enemies, huh? The whole episode? Am I gonna do that? The whole episode? I'm gonna do that the whole episode. Oh, now she's gonna abuse the children as well, huh? What a hero. I gotta stop. I can't do that. Don't end the episode like that. Okay. Because that doesn't feel like an end. I am gonna cheat. Where am I? Okay, halfway through. Okay, something's got to turn around here, right? She really did. She really did.
Hey,
abuse it.
Konohamaru, are Are you okay? Did you see how wide her forehead is?
Why would you do that? I like the double-edged lines there. I like the thicker outline. That was a cool effect. Go, 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 go. Unbelievable. Okay, more characters getting introduced.
Do you need something?
Which were not from the class. I don't remember these ones from anywhere. Oh, they all coming back from their
Thanks for the report, Kakashi-sensei.
class. No, these are the reports from
How's Naruto
their
doing?
quests
Is he getting
now.
along
The
okay with
cleanup
the other
and
students?
recycling.
You know, Sasuke is also in our group. Naruto sees him as a rival, which puts a constant strain on the group. But it also pushes Naruto to excel, so he's making amazing progress. Someday his skills may be so strong they'll match the person
Kind
he
of
expects.
pick that up from the previous arc, right? The idea that they keep on challenging each other. I made a comment when the whole tree thing was happening, is that, you know, like one of them pushes the other, and it's kind of like even Naruto is helping, you know, him also accelerate, right? His own training. He's already very good, but it pushes
That's
him
most
to
in the
make sure
world.
he's better than Naruto.
You
know,
don't
but it then also
say.
makes pulls Naruto up. So that seems like a consistent dynamic they're going to maintain. I wonder for how long. There's got to be one point where that crosses over and there's a realization that Naruto is possibly becoming better. You know. So we'll see where that goes. So something with the bird. It's the second time it showed up. For 3. And third act's coming up, so very soon. These are new. Oh, they have a different
Put him
symbol.
down, Kankuro, or you know you'll pay for it later.
Hey, I'm sorry.
A rival
The
school.
whole thing was my
Oh,
fault.
that would be the
Who
test,
are
maybe.
they?
It's
What
against
are
like schools
they?
against schools.
You better take your hands
Not
off
just
me
them?
right now!
Oh, they're focusing on this.
So these are the...
Put him down!
It just has to do the shadow. These guys are screwed.
What the?
Outsiders from somewhere. But what are they doing here?
Oh, the bird is probably their sensei, a symbol for their sensei, maybe. Had a leaf
Now
on
or I
it.
take you apart! You got that, fool?
Act 3 conflict.
Fool! Making threats isn't going to help, Naruto!
What are you doing?
You're annoying.
What are you
All
doing?
of you. I don't...
Okay, you know what though? They're not even like,
I'm not involved in any of this, okay?
wow.
What's this guy's problem? This is getting ugly.
First, I'll take care of this little squirt, then I'll waste the other one.
Why though? Oh. Oh. Of course it's gonna be interrupter.
You're a long way from home and you're way out of your league.
Don't worry, Naruto, you can catch up. There's a couple episodes
Well,
for this section.
Hottie.
Oh, okay.
Naruto!
Also,
Oh,
they're carrying a
great,
dude
another
behind them
one
or
to
something
tip me
on the
off.
backpack there.
Get lost.
Mummified. Oh. Damn. Oh god, even the little one.
What?
It's like a
Are
wild-
you gonna
wild
use
child.
the crow for this?
Oh? Wait, there were only 2.
Kankuro, back off.
The heck? Oh. That's the sensei, maybe? Yeah, nice. Oh, maybe not.
You're an embarrassment to our
So
village.
precious. He looks cool. I like the design. He really is,
Hey,
though. I mean,
Gaara.
it's kind of...
How did he
Or
get
is-
there? He didn't make a sound.
He's your new rival.
Only Chunin at Kakashi's level are that smooth.
Okay. New rival.
I have summoned you for a
So
very
who's wrapped up?
important purpose.
Who the hell is wrapped up?
Seeing your fellow
The Crow?
Jonin
Is that what they call it?
here, I'm
Or is
sure
that guy
you
the Crow?
realize what this is about.
So soon? I thought we'd have a little more time.
I take it all the other lands have been notified about the coming event. I noticed some of their Ganin have already arrived here in the village.
And when do we start?
We will begin in 1 week.
That's pretty short notice.
That'll be your act 2, possibly. Maybe. We'll find out. Next episode.
Take heed.
Then it won't be.
Exactly 7 days from today, on the
like
first day of July, the Genin will be gathered and tested. Only the very best will be selected as Chunin.
That's the end right there. Powerful new rivals. So each of them is going to have a rival. And it's so Genin is what they are. Junin is what if pass, they become, I guess, a higher rank of ninja, and then I guess it goes to sensei, or there's another word between the Junin and then the higher ranks, the masters. I don't know. In any case, so and it does, the rule of threes, 3 characters, 3 per team. I like all of that. That very good balance there, harmony there, and then with the rival thing, it's not just So that's the thing. The beginning of this episode was all about, like, they're still rivals. Kakashi was explicit about it, about Sasuke and Naruto being rivals. But then, of course, it evolves. And there's another class coming in, another school, another stack of rivals. And now it looks like each of them has a rival. I don't know. I forget the guy's name now. The guy with the cat stuff. Oh, actually, that's kind of neat because it looks kind of like animal features or the costume or mask or whatever, and then that would be like a rival or a head to head with Naruto, which has got the whiskers, of course, the fox spirit. That's kind of a neat little combo. The 2 females, that seems pretty evident. Maybe that might be a rival for Sasuke. Is the only thing I can think about because I don't know enough about the other female yet, and you know what I think about Sakura. So I don't know where that's going to happen, what that's going to lean to, but it looks like all the plots focus on the male characters, and then of course there's Sasuke. I'm going to do that again. Are you kidding me? Then there's Sasuke and the Crow. Is that what they call them? But then there's the bandage dude. Or, I think it's a person. I don't know what the hell it is. But anyways, to face their own rivals, they have to teamwork is going to come back to it. We got a theme that was dropped as well, that they're not very good at teamwork. We got the conflict there between Naruto and Sasuke, defined about, like, well, it's because of you. Well, no, it's Naruto. It's probably because, well, it's both of them. To be honest, it's both of them, to be fair. It's just for different reasons. But they likely have to come together, work together in order to then challenge the schools and become Junin. So that's it for this episode. Hey everybody, Shay here. Welcome back to another blind reaction to Naruto Season 1, this time episode 21, the second episode of the second season arc, but recorded 7 or 8 months after I watched episode 20. So I'm missing some details, yes, but I'm pretty confident that stuff will come back to me really rapidly. I ended up doing the OVA number 1. Felt like I was kind of rolling into it fairly easy, and I actually really enjoyed it. In many ways, from the perspective of Sakura's character, I really, really enjoyed it more than the first 19, 20 episodes of Naruto so far. I felt like they actually showcased her skills as a combatant ninja, not combatant. That she actually fought and she actually held her ground, and I felt like that was absolutely missing in the first 20 episodes of the series that I watched. So here we go. We're entering the second story arc. This one's called Identify Yourself. Powerful new rivals. Let's give this a go.
Have you forgotten the reason we came all the way here?
I know. I mean, they challenged us. They started the whole thing, really. See, here's what happened.
Shut up.
Okay.
Or I'll kill you.
Okay, you know what? We gotta tone down with that kind of language.
I'm sorry, Gaara. I was totally out of line.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Any trouble he caused.
This guy has an evil look in his eye.
Well, it was...
He stopped Kankuro with a pebble.
Just eyeliner.
Easy. This guy's someone to keep an eye on.
Oh, hey. A legit rival situation going on right there. So we got a couple more layers of rivalry going into the second arc.
Here to play games.
All right, sure. I get it.
Hold on.
Now, I mean, that wrapped up thing on the dude's back, on Cat Dude's back, looks like a person, like, mummified. But it could very well just be the way he wraps his backpack or something.
But no shinobi can enter another's village without permission. So state your purpose, and it better be good.
Really? Have you guys all been living under a rock or what? You don't know what's going on, do you?
About to get burned.
We have permission.
Bam! So we got the Sakura
Of
rival,
course, you're correct.
got a Sasuke
We are
rival,
Hidden Sand Genin. Our home is the land
which
of
would make that one guy Naruto's rival, which doesn't make... Okay, I guess.
And we're here for the Chunin exams. Get the
We'll
picture?
roll with it.
The Chunin exams? What's that?
What? No, he did not just ask that question. Am I just confused right now? Am I confused? I feel like, I mean, maybe the comments have sort of led me to understand that the little different levels of ninja and all that stuff, right? I didn't even read that sentence right there, that bottom one. I'm not going to.
Powerful new rivals.
Oh, it's yeah, right.
Well, I've never heard.
No wonder I was in like the rival talk. I was like, it's all kind of rolling together. Yeah, because it was in the title. My point here is with the Chunin exam. I mean, oh, that was the OVA. See, there was something said in the OVA. Wait, whoa. Yes, because that thing where they go against the marionette ninjas, is that what they were called? That was a whole thing where they had to go there because that's how you got tested for the Chunin exam. So in theory, they would have had.
Chunin exams, believe it.
I believe it all.
Let me go back. They would have had that information already. I mean, and they're literally in the school, so how could they not know what a Chunin exam is? Exam?
Well,
exam
I've never
is.
heard of any Chunin exams, believe it.
What?
I believe it all right that you're totally clueless.
Wow.
Hey, boss.
I mean,
those are
she
the
ain't
exams
wrong
that
then.
every Genin's got to
'Cause
take
then-
in order to graduate to being a full-on Chunin.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so? I am so
Naruto. Come on.
you.
Something felt off about
Identify
that.
yourself.
You mean me?
No, him. The guy with the gourd on his back.
Oh.
Huh? My name is Gata of the
Gata.
desert. I'm curious about you too. Who are you?
I am Sasuke Uchiha.
So a little bit of a storytelling thing right now. We're in the early phase of this, the theme, the setup, right? But also the power of names is a pseudo pattern out there. So when names are dropped, it's a very important part of the storytelling because it's names are power and all that stuff. So the fact that they're willing to give their names to each other, and because this episode is called Powerful New Rivals, so that seems to be the theme that they're going to explore in this episode. The fact that they gave each other the names, though, that was like, I mean, obviously they're obviously in a confrontational standpoint, even though they're keeping their cool. But it's almost like an invite to, how should I word this? It's like they're almost, out of honor, they're giving the power of their name up to their opponent, and that's almost more honorable that they're not keeping that power to themselves. It's a bit of a symbolic thing with writing and stuff like that, but it's just the way that I have to read a scene like this because it's so explicitly like, what's your name? And, like, you got my name now. Whenever you're ready.
Hi there. I bet you're dying to know my name,
We're
right?
about to-
I couldn't care less.
Yes. So, okay, that sort of supports the whole this layer of respect there, you know?
Hey, Konohamaru. Do I seem uncool or something?
Oh.
Well, compared to Sasuke, yeah, you're pretty lame.
Ah! You're not gonna show me up, Sasuke!
Back off.
He already did. Oh,
What do you think, Dosu?
okay, now we're just
Weaklings, nothing special.
getting all of the new characters. Which, if you've heard me talk about it in the episode level, now we're going to start looking at the story arc level. And so this is the second story arc. I'm going to be heavily analyzing this from a Act 2A perspective. What is an Act 2A? It's the introduction of a bunch of new characters. It's the introduction of story exposition, world building, lore. Just you're supposed to be moving around. The terrain that is going to be setting up a lot of future storytelling happens in the Act 2A structure. So I'm going to kind of think about that for this entire story arc and see it from a macro level.
Carefully.
So let me reverse here.
Usual weaklings, nothing special. But the one from the Uchiha clan and that desert rat, we should watch them carefully.
Respectful to each other, the leaders.
Are there any in your squads
Chunin.
you recommend who are ready for the exams despite their inexperience? As you know, any Genin who has carried out 8 or more missions.
Okay, so this is where, I mean, it's already, the comments have already laid these things out, but this is the episode that's explicitly giving you this information about the rankings and the, you know, just the leader versus novice and stuff like that. That's the exposition of a 2A.
Is technically eligible for the
2A pattern.
examinations and emissions.
There's no need to say all this. It's way too soon for...
There is, to us, the audience, who has to learn these things in an Act 2A structure.
Their squads.
So, recommend all 3 of these
Oh,
for the
I'm actually
selection exams.
I'm actually so shocked. I thought that was going to be a bit of a they was going to do a little shenanigan-y offer straight up.
8, Hinata Hyuga.
Okay.
Kiba Inuzuka.
Okay.
Shino Aburame.
Okay, a lot of names now. A lot of names. I'm not going to try to remember them right now. I'm going to just assume that this arc will eventually give. I'll slowly get these names in my head. These are because this goes way back now. This goes back to the first 4 episodes where we got some of these characters introduced. But it was like a clip, 2-3 clips.
And my squad is number 10.
And now this one, yeah, we did get her. Yeah. So they were sort of showcased as well in a small clip.
Recommend all 3.
Okay. So there's 9 that I have to start. I gotta remember 3 from the other clan.
With all respect, the 9 names that were just given were all my students at the academy.
Oh.
I know their skills and abilities. Every one of them has great promise, but it's too soon.
Oh.
They need more experience
No,
before
this
they are
isn't important here. Hold on.
tested.
Okay, so why that's important is because if you see the line where we're at right there in the timeline, it's the first quarter, and there's always a sort of a denial, kind of a holding back before the protagonists go push forward into their Act 2. So the Act 2 of this episode, which is the starting of the quest, which is, of course, the taking of the Chunin exam, there's always that denial. There's always a potential holding back, and then it's like we first have to get over that hurdle, and we might get a response here.
Chunin, I was 6 years younger than Naruto
From
is
Kakashi.
Naruto is nothing like you. Are you trying to
So
destroy
he's getting a bit
him?
defensive.
Well, they're always complaining about not being challenged enough. Maybe wiping out on the exams will teach them a lesson.
Oh, wow.
A little pain is good.
I mean...
What did you say?
Oh, nothing fatal, of course.
Oh, jeez.
But seriously, Uruka, relax.
Ureka.
Listen.
Oh, what's with those eyes? Were those eyes always there?
Back off, you've said enough.
On the contrary, Kurenai, Uruka
feel like
needs
I never...
to hear this. He needs to realize that they're not his students anymore.
Ooh.
They're mine.
I mean, felt a little burn.
The best thing to do is to hold a special preliminary test.
Oh.
Preliminary test?
Okay, so there you go. There's sort of the compromise here going into the Act 2.
First thing in the morning, and they're already driving me nuts.
It's got that silly music in the background.
Hey,
you know he does it on
everyone.
purpose.
Sorry I'm late.
You
Afraid
know
I
he
got
does.
Lost on the path of life.
You liar! Application forms.
You're repeating me, Sakura. This is all voluntary.
She repeats everybody. No,
It's up
it
to
kills
each
time in
of
the
you.
episode.
If
It
you
just
feel
helps
ready,
them,
you can wait till next year.
buffer the time, the runtime.
Say you like the guy with the mummy on his back.
Right? Naruto, the guy, he had a mummy on his back. I just said that, right?
And of course, Mr. Attitude.
It wasn't just me. I'm like, maybe it's just like a thing of grass and I just can't tell.
All right. Who's the grand champion?
Like on top of
That'd be me.
some rap thing.
If I come out
Disgusting.
on top, becoming Hokage will be easy after
Wow.
I have to accept it. Naruto's better.
Okay, so the cat boy there was legitimately put alongside Naruto as his rival there, so
Are like me, so I'll just retire.
just because this is called Naruto doesn't mean that he gets the top. He gets the top rivals of each. It's still Sasuke. He's still the best. So they're all gonna have their dreams, their rival dreams.
This is hopeless. I can't even beat Naruto. I'll never pass these exams.
Oh, let me see that again. What is it?
This is hopeless. I can't keep up with Sasuke. I
Oh.
can't even beat Naruto.
Oh.
I'll never pass.
I mean, I didn't expect it to like explicitly put it out that way, but I mean, it's been true. They've also they haven't shown us any reason to believe otherwise, but the fact that the character's acknowledging that, it's sort of important. It's sort of important. Oh, all right. Whoa. Wait. What? What? wait.
Let her go now.
What? What is this? Oh, damn. The little dudes are like ready to jump like that. They're ready to go. Their own little clan.
Sasuke! What's
Romance mode.
Let's take a walk, just you and me.
Whoa.
No way!
I don't believe it.
You mean it?
Trickery. I don't believe it.
He can keep up with me at this speed.
I'll get this creep, Luigi!
Oh yeah, they're left behind. Oh great, so now they're all lost in the woods.
Are we lost or is he?
Oh, so yeah, let's talk about that. I brought it up in other episodes. We're at the midway point at this point. The woods, symbolic for trying to find oneself, or trying to find your way through some confusing challenge that you have to get through. It's mostly almost always like a mental one. Now we're not really getting that with Naruto. Naruto is very impulsive. He just kind of rushes through things. Maybe this is going to turn around and turn into something else that is going to give us back something, to kind of make something of the symbolic reference of why the woods here. Why do they start running through the woods? There's an explicit call out to being lost in the woods. That's the trope. It's not even so much a trope. It's a symbol. It's a symbolic repetition that happens in folklore and storytelling, in oral tradition, etc. And so I'm looking forward to seeing what this could actually be, more than he just catches the dude and gets the little girl back. I don't know their names. It's too many names. But I have to believe this has to be something else. What? Very violent. Now, it could be the teachers kind of running the test, you know?
Hey! Why are you doing this? She's just a kid.
Oh, it's splitting them up? It could be the whole... Yeah, but he's brought all the Kanamaharu clan with him.
Bring it to me, and I'll let the girl go.
The scroll of sealing?
Wait, what? I was gonna say, you know, and this has a reminiscent vibe of the first episode where he's chasing the dude through the woods, and then he gets the scroll, and he gets like he does that, you know, he kind of loses himself there. It has a bit of that feeling to it, like even the way he landed and surrounded by trees. Like I was about to call that out, and now here we are.
How come all of a sudden you know, want to
Yeah.
walk with me?
Because
Yeah.
I need to tell you to give up on the Chunin exams.
What?
There's no way you can pass them, Sakura.
Oh, so the self-doubt. So part of her, like, the thought on the walk, right, is that she can't even beat Naruto, so she's got self-doubt. Blockers, challenges. So, I mean, it's very much character-driven right there. It's a cool little angle there. And the fact that he's telling her that maybe
and they have no mercy.
makes it worse, you know.
Try to fight them, you could lose your life.
But Sasuke, you're telling me this because you care about me.
Oh, boy.
I, guess that's true.
Two sweethearts. How touching.
Whoa. Whoa.
Sasuke!
Replacement. Replacement jutsu. Yeah, logs. Nothing but logs. Oh, no, you know. He's definitely got... Okay. Oh, that's definitely blood. Well, it could all be an illusion.
Sasuke! Sasuke!
I mean, it has to be. I mean, it's not... Probably. It is. It's gotta be. Oh. Replacement? Yeah.
She's right here with the greatest ninja in the world.
Yeah, that's you, boss.
Nice.
Clone jutsu. I'll waste you.
Wait, did you say clone jutsu? Oh, nice. Did a couple combos. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, now here we go. The reveal.
Sure, he's right here. I'll show you what he...
Did he poof? Yeah. Okay.
Jutsu on you. Copycat.
This one's actually throwing me off the most. I'll be honest.
And that's how you'll end up if you take the Chunin exams.
Oh, Sasuke!
Yeah, but I wish she wasn't like that.
I'm no idiot. I saw right
Well, that was a
through
reversal.
jutsu from the first
Oh,
moment.
nice.
Sasuke invited
Hey.
me out, then suddenly acting like he's all
There you
worried
go.
about me. Yeah, like he'd ever. That was a foolish mistake. You thought I'd fall for that?
Oh.
Calling me a fool?
I
Wow.
read you were really here, but you're just an illusion. The real
Nice.
one's away,
There
a
you go.
coward, so you're just the illusion of a coward.
Yay.
Are you sure I'm not real?
Is she gonna just... Oh, yeah, she will.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Just what I'd expect from a kunoichi trained by Kakashi. But the Chunin
Kunoichi.
exams will be more than illusions. We'll see if you can cut it.
Wow.
You scare me. Illusions or not, bring them on. The Chunin exams.
Okay, so it was all illusion.
Oh, Actually, I'm really worried about them.
Come on, don't end like that. You were doing fine, Sakura.
Stay out of our village.
Okay, hold on. Oh, we didn't even get his. Wait, what was his angle? There wasn't any. He just like the guys show up and he's like, kick to the face.
You don't scare me. Illusions
We didn't even get Sasuke's version of this. He doesn't need it. Right, hold on, did I miss something? And roundhouse kick. Oh, that was definitely a kick to the face, though. That felt pretty solid.
Stay out of our village.
I mean, I might have missed. I mean, it's a pretty short episode, so I don't know how I would have missed. No, I gotta go back. Because I'm like, did they do that on purpose, you know? Yeah, no. No. We didn't at all. We didn't get his version of the story at all. Yeah, no. They didn't give us any. We don't need to see his side of things. He's just gonna wreck. He's just gonna see through it right away and kick their ass and move on. Move on with their day.
So, how did it go?
They all made it. Your squad and the others. All 9 Genin proved themselves ready for the exam.
Okay, we didn't see any of the other ones.
You were
hey.
right, Kakashi. They're good. They've all developed very impressive skills.
Nice.
You're gonna have rookies at the exams. First year Genin. That has not happened in 5 years.
Ooh, they're gonna embarrass you.
Hey, I bet it's just some Jonin trying to boost their egos.
No, there is more to the story than that. 3 of them are from Kakashi's squad.
Where are you? Oh, leave.
Interesting.
But not very.
What the? What?
Either way, it's too bad for them.
Dude, it's not a perfect shot either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I probably wouldn't sit there. Is what I'm saying? I mean, it was not a... Okay.
Right. Good morning, Sasuke.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's up with her?
Oh.
She's different.
What? Oh. What the? Okay. She wasn't letting it. Getting all romance mode.
Why don't you just give up now before you get hurt?
Yeah,
He forgot the suntan lotion on his nose.
Oh, that's harsh.
Wow.
Did you say harsh? Don't kid yourself. We're being nice by comparison. The exams are gonna make this look like a picnic.
Some of you won't survive the exams. Others will be wrecked for
Leaf
life.
blockers.
And some of you may go crazy.
Wow.
Real nice speech. Now both of you step
Move.
aside and let me through.
Bitch, move.
And while you're at it, reverse the genjutsu. We can see through your illusion anyway.
Oh.
We're going to the 3rd floor.
What is
wow.
on the 3rd floor? I know. Well.
What a mess.
So, you noticed the genjutsu, huh?
Go ahead, tell them, Sakura. I'm sure
What?
you saw it before anyone else did.
Okay.
You
Then
have
she
the
should have
sharpest
just let
eyes
the
and the best
scene, but
analytical
that's okay.
skills on our squad. You must have seen this coming a mile away.
I must have?
Oh.
Well, sure.
Oh, don't. No.
Of course. Sure, I spotted it right away. This is only the 2nd floor.
Right.
Wait, no. Wait. I don't. That was weird, right? I didn't. That was weird. That was just a weird execution. Writing it. I just could have been done differently. This guy. There's something about this guy's design.
I thought he was some weakling getting knocked around like that, but he's as fast as Sasuke.
Oh. What?
He stopped my kick. That's some chakra he's got in his arm.
No.
Hey.
His just wrist is just broken, that's all.
I thought you were the one who said to keep a low profile and don't
Whoa.
let anyone see our skill level.
Whoa.
Never mind, it's over. Forget it.
Yes.
Hey, what happened to the bruises he had before? They're gone.
What a mess.
Fakes?
Oh god, this is all turning into a disaster.
My name is Rock Lee.
Oh god, don't give me
You
more
are Sakura,
names right
right?
now. Holy smokes. I need a list beside my freaking computer.
Please be my girlfriend.
Whoa.
I vow to
Hey.
protect you with my
Slow it. Slow the roll, bro.
Definitely not.
Oh god. Oh.
Because you're a weirdo.
Oh. No.
Hey you, over here. What's your name?
Sigh. Oh. Power names. Again, yeah. Yeah,
It's
value.
common courtesy to give your own name before asking someone else's.
Hey.
You're a rookie, aren't you?
How old are you?
I like that they're calling that stuff out, man.
I'm not obliged to answer.
What's that?
Hey. Holy smokes. I like that they did that. Brought it back around to the beginning.
Before asking someone else's.
Common courtesy to give your own name. You give the power, you give, not the power up, but you kind of lower your defenses. So it's the reverse of like the power of names, is you're giving your name, so you're basically, that's what I was trying to say. I was like, what are the words? How do I explain what I'm trying to say? Where you take the concept of the power of names, where if you learn someone's name, you have power over them. But what we were getting is that there was an introduction of names to the opponent, to the rival, and that was almost like a giving up of the thing. But I was like, that doesn't make it, I don't know how to explain this. I mean, he just did it better than I could.
How old are you anyway?
It's common courtesy to give your name first. It's basically saying you're lowering your defenses. This is my name, and then you give it back, and kind of on equal grounds. Oh, good. Now he's got another. What a mess of dynamics that's going on right now. Holy smokes.
A weirdo?
Oh.
No one wants to know my name.
Oh.
Hey, Naruto, Sasuke, come on, let's go.
What a mess.
It looks like the exams are gonna be fun this year.
Whoa.
Yeah, for us, but maybe not for them.
What the? Just deception everywhere.
This is the big bad Chunin exam, huh? It's a freak show.
It is, a little bit. Oh man, just getting destroyed by more and more and more and more names. But I mean, we have a lot of episodes. We have a lot of episodes to figure this out. That's a wrap for episode 21. Looking forward to diving back into the start of this, if for no other reason but to really, really push myself to learn like 20 names. Because that's what's going to happen. I'm going to see how long I can go without putting a list up on somewhere. I likely have to get something set up, or like a little list, a little text pad, something. I need to put something beside the Netflix screen with all the names, because I expected some names to get introduced over time. Not all at once, but to be fair, they're kind of, I think, they're kind of saying, hey, by the way, all of this is going to explode on you. We're going to give you a bunch of new characters now that are going to be part of the bigger arch story, but then we're going to start trickling them to you. As an audience, it has to be done that way. There's no way you can just give, 9 names, plus the rivals 12, plus these new ones that just got dropped. We didn't really get their names, which that was maybe the clever play there. Just stop. Just you gave us 12 plus. There's at least 12 that were dropped. Anyways, can't really say where the Act 1 is going to be of this story arc, but if I were to map it to the previous one, so if we had 19 episodes, I'm going to assume it's 19. It's probably going to change as soon as I find out where that turning point is from the Act 1 to Act 2 in the story arc. But if I had to guess, in that, I'm 4 to 5 right now. 4 to 5 episodes is going to be us they're going to give us a slow roll to introduce some of these characters now. And then it's going to be from 5 to whatever it might be, 5 to 9 or 5 to 10. They might start to get a little bit more like they'll hone in on the characters that are going to have more vital importance to the actual story arc, which isn't going to be everybody, obviously, right? It's not going to be everyone. If I had to guess who's going to be, it's going to go back to the Desert Rat. I forget his name, but I like that name. It's easy to remember. So it's it's probably going to be that troop is going to be the one that's going to then carry over into the Act 3 of this story arc, wherever that's going to be. And all the other stuff is going to be the stuff in the middle just to make up a lot of the challenges. I feel I got a little bit of I'm getting a little bit of a Dragon Ball Z feel here, the one where, you're in the tournament and it's just like fights, but then there's stories woven between all of that, but most of it's going to be, hey, look at all these fights going on, and like it's going to be to kind of showcase power levels, special skill sets. If I were to call like where like the major special skill sets going to drop on us, there's going to be some new stuff dropped at 5 episodes, 6 episodes into this, so I don't know, 20, 24, something like that. That's going to be my speculation there. So I'm going to watch at least one more episode at this point, just to see just to get a sense of things, like 3 episodes in, and then I will I'll maybe tighten up some of these speculations along the way. Of course, I'm speculating blind here, so as a reminder, do not spoil things in the comments below, because the entertainment factor here for the audience and for myself is to see how close I get or how far away I get, and it also gives some validity to some of the narrative framework based speculation, like how do I come up with these ideas and how do I explain them? Well, it's easier for me to do that when I actually I'm not spoiled, obviously, because otherwise I'm just kind of regurgitating the stuff that I'm taught, and at that point, well, then I might as well just not do these, you know what I mean? Because that's the that's kind of what I'm enjoying about this, is the blind deconstruction along the way. Hey everybody, Shay here for another blind reaction to Naruto Season 1, Episode 22. This one called Rock Lee versus Sasuke. Now I like the name of Rock Lee. He's the guy who stopped the, right, oh my god, he stopped my kick. So he's got like fighting prowess, but I like the name Lee there. I don't know if that's like a direct callback to Bruce Lee or not, but it's hard to not think that it's some sort of callback to Bruce Lee. In any case, so where else can I say? And I'm not going to try to remember all of the names right now. I'm just going to see how I feel, like to see if basically if the series can get me to remember the names based on just its storytelling prowess. That's really what I'm kind of looking for, and this might be a good example of how they're going to do that. They're going to do one main character at a time, trickle in the other names, and then give each of them a bit of a spotlight so that you eventually learn the character names and you kind of bond with them while you're in this experience, which is Naruto. So let's get started, and I've upped the sound a little bit. I felt like the last one was maybe a little bit too quiet. We'll see if this one got better. Oh, this is a there's a recap.
I've been going on.
Lee, what are you waiting for? We're supposed to check in.
I will catch up with you in a minute.
It's the eyes, man. It's like, why do they
wait for me? I just want to check something.
Why do they have to design the eyes like that? It looks so odd.
About?
I have no idea.
It just makes the design stand out from all the rest, because all the rest have a bit of transparency on the edges here, you know, where the pupils just float as a circle, but his has the circle.
Huh?
Okay. Feels like a little bit like a toy, like not a real person, like kind of Pinocchio.
What do you want?
Like,
I want to fight right here and right now.
Okay then. For real,
My
look at
name
those.
is Rock Lee.
Those
you
eyes.
said it was common courtesy
Hey,
for a
nice,
to
nice
get
callback
his
there
own
today.
name first, right?
Yeah, nice.
Sasuke Uchiha.
Hey, you took his name power from him. So that's an example of, because they just gave us the rules for that explicitly, that now, you know, and then by them writing it that way, that's basically them saying it's not an honorable call out. He basically stole the power from Sasuke because he didn't allow him to give him that name or to lower his defenses and be on equal ground. He's imposing himself, which is, of course, right now. I want to fight you right now. I want to challenge you right now. So there's a nice little kind of symbolic connection there with the power of names.
You will be a good test for me. And also...
No.
Oh, Sakura.
No.
I love you.
No, wait. Why are you so forward about this stuff, though? This is... Oh, wait, hold on. And that's like what she does to... She does that to Sasuke. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, look in the mirror, Sakura. How does it feel? Hey, don't talk about his appearance. That's not fair. Oh. 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 Why?
That was a good move.
No.
Let's see you dodge this.
No. What is going on here? Unbelievable. Imagine if this was real. Oh my god. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Keep your creepy little Valentines to yourself. I was
Wow.
dodging for my life there.
You do not have to be so negative, Sakura.
She's right. Wait, is he gonna do that? Didn't like Bruce Lee do that? He did, absolutely. I forget the movie. If he does this thing, that's Bruce Lee.
I will prove myself to you, Guy Sensei.
Hold it!
Guy Sensei. That's another character. Oh my gosh. Oh. Is he gonna be the warm-up? Naruto's gonna be the warm-up. Punching bag.
This weirdo is mine.
Karate chop. Oh. Oh, jeez. Wow. Wow. Wow, sir.
Out of all the top leaf Genin, I am the best. Fight me and I will prove it to you.
I mean, it is a challenge. He did stop your kick, Sasuke. Yes, he did stop your kick. He has some chakra.
This'll be fun. Let's do it. Relax, this.
Oh, here's the yeah, that's the Act 1 to Act 2 moment right there. That that's the risk, you know, that you're going to go forward with this, but there's going to be that risk. There's going to be something that could compromise the quest. The quest is to sign up by 3 p.m.
Forgive me, Guy Sensei. I know it is forbidden, but I may have to break the rules and use that jutsu.
That jutsu? Is it called that jutsu? So we're gonna get a new.
I'm not moving fast enough. I've got to block him.
No, you just use that one. Just use the thing, bro. Oh! In the face. Just gotta use his time powers. That's all.
He's using some technique to get to me. But
What?
is it? A ninjutsu
What?
or a genjutsu?
Oh, what?
As I expected, he is coming back for more.
So that was the heads up. They gave you the heads up that this is actually a power that he activated. He activated some sort of jutsu, and maybe he was trying to counter it.
Got him right where I want him. Now's my chance.
But now, because now he's realized that it's something else going
I've
on.
been waiting to try this out.
Oh, is it? It is. It is.
When did he learn to?
What?
His eyes.
What do you mean? When did he? Were you asleep? Yeah, you were. You were asleep during that final fight. That's story arc. You're right.
Is the Sharingan?
It's cool to talk about these things now because it's not going to be exploration in the traditional sense. It's not going to be the meeting of new people in the traditional sense, right? In this episode, those concepts, those ideas, you got to take you got to think about these patterns not as explicit. So you got to think about them as conceptual benchmarks, right? Where you're trying to see how the pieces conceptually fit into the nature of what those patterns are supposed to signify. So what do we have here? We got like the Sharingan is getting kicked up. He has a power, that jutsu. So there's a mystery there that we're here to uncover and see where we are in the bar right there. So we're going into an Act 2A. That's where all these pieces are supposed to be exposition, right? It's the exposition of these things. We're exploring new powers. So instead of like exploring the setting, or we're learning more about the city, or we're learning more about the school that someone is a part of. That's usually what happens at the beginning of an Act 2. In this case, we don't really have any of that. But we have some powers on the table. We have some new powers. We have some new investigation of how this Sharingan is going to work with that jutsu, And what does that mean? So we're going to get to the pinnacle here. Like I almost have to think of all the patterns now in a different way to find out like what does it mean when those two things come, those two conceptual ideas, Sharingan, that jutsu, now that's going to be the pinnacle. What is that going to be? And that's the fun part of deconstructing the story part elements, story patterns, to find out how that dynamic works inside the storytelling. And it's almost usually going to pan out in some way that you'll see it. When you see it, you'll understand how this is the same as two people fighting, or someone reaching their destination, but that destination ended up being false, because there's the real destination is going to be unlocked to them, and they're going to have to still do that final push even though they're destroyed. That's the 2B part of the phase, right? So in this particular case, these two powers go up against each other. What comes out of it? And then what's that 2B? Genjutsu or ninjutsu?
I'll see it now.
Oh. Okay. So here we go.
Getting stronger every day.
We're going to get
Sasuke
demonstration
could
of
never lose to a guy like
that
this.
jutsu.
No way.
Or yeah. Or
what?
Yeah. So pseudo pattern, rule of threes. You've heard me talk about. That's the second defeat. Third defeat, lesson will be learned.
What kind of jutsu is that?
Yeah. So it's that jutsu. Were you not listening to the voice in his mind? Hey. We didn't get the answer though.
Sasuke!
Okay, still getting wrecked here. This might be a whole combo of third defeats, but I want to see one where it actually wipes him out.
I am using taijutsu. That means no tricks.
Oh.
Sasuke.
Oh. Wait, what? Taijutsu.
It is just straight martial arts, nothing
Oh.
more. It will not work. Not on me. I
Wow.
know you can see through your opponent's jutsu. That Sharingan gives you the ability to read his chakra and decipher
Oh,
his
'cause
hand
he's
signs
not-
and movements.
he's not
You
using
can guess
chakra,
what he's
so
going to do almost before
can't
he
see anything.
knows him. Do not try to hide or disguise my moves. I do not have to. Even if you can read them,
He's
you
just
still
that good.
cannot stop them. You are too slow.
Oh.
Your eyes may be quick enough to stay one step ahead of me, but if your body cannot keep up, what
Hey.
good does it do you?
Nice.
You know what?
This is a solid challenge.
Here is what I believe. There
And
are
a solid
two different
defeat.
kinds of ninja. Those like you who are born with talent and do not have to work at it.
Ooh, that's a burn.
And those like me. The ones who have to train every day of our lives.
Third defeat, and we'll see. We'll see. There it is. Okay, rule of threes. Let's see where it goes from here. And that fall right there is going to be the. Oh damn! It's gonna be a hard knockout right here.
Dancing leaf shadow.
Good eye. Now I will prove my point.
Oh. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Hard
whoa.
work beats out natural talent.
What's his next move?
Oh.
You're finished.
What was that pupil thing right there? What the heck was that? Whoa, 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 whoa. What was up? What's up? What's up? That's not the end. No. That's a 2. That's 2A to 2B right here.
Good eye. Now I will prove
This is the
my
pinnacle.
point. This is bad.
An interruption.
All right, that's enough.
What is this? What the hell is this?
What now?
Fuck. Turtle.
He totally beat Sasuke. Something happened while I was knocked out. What'd he do?
Oh, he didn't even see the whole fight? Oh, he definitely got wrecked. But that's our 2B. That's our defeat. There's the kind of what's it called, the false victory. How would it be a false victory though? Would he have had it? Because he's definitely not winning. He was definitely not winning. So the false victory pattern is usually that you get the win, but there's a twist on you. You actually lose, and then you sort of fight through that loss, and you learn through that loss to then have the opposite, the false defeat, where it looks like you're about to lose, but then you turn it around and win, and that takes you into Act 3. But I didn't catch that. Doesn't seem to exist here.
You were
Oh, that
watching
might
us
be
the whole
that might be
time?
it right there.
Of course. That last technique is forbidden. You know that.
Oh.
He's talking to a turtle.
So that's the false victory. That's the false victory. He would have had the victory, but it got taken away because it's an illegal move. And so this guy didn't. So it's actually the subject, the context. My context was reversed because I was thinking of it from the perspective of Sasuke, right? But really, I should have been thinking about this from the context of Rock Lee. And so has the victory. Victory gets taken away because Turtle throws a sundial. What are these things called? The windflower thing, shuriken, whatever it is, on the bandages. So that's the false victory right there. It got taken away.
Talking back.
I am sorry.
Thank you, Naruto.
I did not mean to.
Now he's apologizing to a turtle. Wait a minute.
Wait, are they not hearing the turtle?
Is Sensei?
The Sensei's the turtle? Oh, rock. I like the idea of the rock and the shell.
I was not planning to use a forbidden jutsu. It is just.
Are you sure?
I was in the middle of the fight, and I mean, you understand.
Are you sure?
It really is a sensei.
What?
Means that turtles can be sensei too.
How would I
What?
know if they can be sensei too?
You're a disgrace.
Are they not
You think
hearing
you'll
this?
get away with a bunch of lame excuses like that? A shinobi never reveals his techniques unless it's absolutely necessary. It's such a basic rule, you should know it by now.
Forgive me, sir.
Oh my gosh, what is going on?
How could I lose to that freak?
Don't. Suck it up, bro. Let it go.
Are you prepared to take the punishment for your actions?
Oh.
Yes, sir.
All right then, please come out. Guy Sensei!
What?
Hey, what's shaking?
What is happening right now?
Hey, life treating you good?
I don't know what is happening.
Hi, Lee.
What is what?
Now for your punishment.
That's abuse. That's why. That. But. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Lee, but it's for your own good.
Oh my God. No.
Sensei.
What?
Go, Lee.
What?
Oh, Sensei.
No.
I am so sorry.
Oh my God.
All right, it's over. You don't need to say any more.
Sensei.
What?
Lee.
Why? What? What is it? What is? I don't. What?
It's okay.
Oh my God.
It's only a face.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Sensei.
Oh my God.
You're
That's
too old to
Bruce Lee.
be called
That's-
a boy and not yet quite a man.
Oh my gosh.
You are so good to me.
Oh my gosh. He just punched you in the face.
Now take off. I want you to give me 100 laps around the practice field. Show me
100
what you got.
push-ups.
Yes, sir.
100 sit-ups.
Run into the setting.
100 laps
Run
into the
and
sea.
Suffer, but don't mess up your hair.
I
Let us go.
Was that in Act 2 to 3 too, when he gets punched in the face? That's the equivalent to the false defeat, because he gets punched in the face and then they make up hug and then they're friends. And that's he actually. It is. We're in Act 3.
You've disrupted the Chunin exams. I think that warrants a slightly more severe punishment.
Oh no!
Don't you?
Yes, sir.
Let's say 500 laps. How does that sound?
Outstanding, sir.
It's gonna be tougher than One Punch Man.
You're kidding! How'd he beat Kakashi?
The fact is, I'm stronger than Kakashi. And faster.
His speed is incredible. He's definitely faster than Kakashi.
Okay.
Look into my eyes and accept my sincere apology. Also notice my handsome
Also, this voice actor right now is just.
Claims he's better than Kakashi.
I feel like I've heard it, and it's like the American Dad or something, you know?
I don't
Hey,
think he's making this up.
talks like this, you know?
Lee, you should accompany.
Oh. Wait, what? What's his hand on this?
Hands.
Oh. Well, I mean, punching rocks or what?
Remember, give it your
Or
best. Lee,
this is darker than.
Yes, sir.
I don't even know. I don't even know. Also, what the hell, the turtle?
Sasuke, I lied to you when we were fighting before.
Oh.
I told you I am the best Genin here, but there is another top ninja. Someone on my own team.
Oh. Hey.
I came here to defeat him. You were just practice.
What? On your own team, though?
I will crush you.
Wait. What? Are we? Okay,
There
no,
you
we're.
have it. Consider yourself warned.
What? Their own team, though? That doesn't make any sense unless. What? What's going on here? What the hell's the point of that, though?
Looks like the Uchihas aren't as great as everybody thinks they are.
Naruto!
Oh my God, that's. Come on, Naruto.
Next time I'll drive him to his knees.
Yeah, right. Who
Oh.
just got his butt kicked?
Dude, you got wrecked, and then you went unconscious for the whole time. Is he doing that on purpose? He just wants to hurt him.
You saw his hands, didn't you? When he took off the tape?
Wow.
I bet old Bushy Brow has been training until he drops, day in and day out.
Oh, wow, he's gonna.
He trains harder than you.
Oh. Ouch.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, come on, Naruto, man. You can't beat him in a fight, so you're gonna just hurt him emotionally. Congratulations, Naruto. Or to make him tougher. Tough love. It's like a punch to the face. Then they can cry about it at the beach.
This thing's starting to get interesting.
Maybe trying to snap him out of it or something from the defeat. Might have been like a little bit of psychological. Yeah. That was some Naruto psychological interference right there. Get him to snap out of it so that he doesn't compromise them, or like he knows the strength. He knows the strength of his ally, his peer. You know, as I was saying, and it's as if Naruto doesn't even know that he's doing it. He sort of sees the strength in Sasuke, and he knows that if he lets that dwell in his head, that he's not going to be the best that he can be for when it comes down to the challenges of the Chunin exam itself. And so he wants to kind of like disrupt him so that he could break that thinking. And just see that, you know, it took us back to the time where where Naruto and Sasuke were doing the whole tree running thing and trying to figure out the whole chakra thing, to stick to the tree or stick upside down and all that and get higher and higher and higher and higher. And they push each other the entire way. And although Naruto, because he is super cocky to the point of like, that's his weakness, you know, he's not going to admit the fact that he did get wrecked against Rock Lee, and so he's obviously not the best one to go up against Rock Lee. He's not the best fighter of the three, but he knows, like I know, but it's unspoken. And maybe it goes back to then the last fight and where Sasuke goes down, and then Naruto unleashes the Fox Spirit because like, he's reacting emotionally and lets that spirit out, right? But But at that moment, it's like there's unspoken stuff, feelings inside Naruto. And we know that he's got the spirit of the hero thing, but like when he helps the kid kind of like inspire him to then motivate the village to then come to the bridge, you know? And so I feel like something else is going on with Naruto. I don't think he acknowledges it yet. I don't think he understands he's doing it. It felt like it was coming out like like a jab, and maybe it was intended as a jab from Naruto, maybe on the surface, you know, Naruto was doing it to like, ha ha ha, you know, doesn't this hurt, you know? But I don't think that's what he was actually doing, even though that's what it felt like or sounded like on the surface. I think he knew his friend, let's just call it a friend, even though they're rivals, you know, but I mean, they're peers, they're on the same team, they have to trust each other. It goes back to, again, the first 5 episodes, right? And the next 5 after that, which is about the training and how to learn how to be the squad and stuff like that. You have to trust your peers, you know? And he knows that that's what was needed at the time. That's what he had to say in order for Sasuke to be invigorated, in order to train himself harder or push himself harder, or see that don't see this as a defeat. See this as the next challenge. Like, this is exciting. This makes us better, you know? Like, force yourself to like want to take that challenge on and defeat it. And then, you know, I do think that there's like a carryover here, is that if it's almost like a chain reaction, right? Because if Sasuke works to overcome the Rock Lee challenge, or whatever the challenge is going to be that's kind of akin to that, then Naruto is going to challenge himself because he wants to be better than Sasuke, you know? And so it's all about racing together, you know, and pushing each other, so that you're always, it's like in a race, right? When you're racing in a race, you know, you could be training for 3 months for a marathon and running on that treadmill, but when you run in the race with people, you find out you do better times. And why does that happen? Because when you're around people and you have that motivation of your peers, in that particular case, the runners, like, or you're maybe on a running club or something like that, you'll run faster. Why? Because you're trying to keep up with your peers. There's a bit of that energy kind of like flows, and the challenge, like, it's a challenge of the self to try to push each other, you know, and that's just what sports do. So anyways, I think that's what's going on there. That's my read of the scene. I could be completely wrong, you know, but it's just enough that happened in the first story arc by the end of it that I feel like there's something else going on with the way that Naruto behaves and thinks, and I don't think it's the surface level stuff, it's the subtext stuff. So anyways, that's it. That's a wrap for this one. I might take a break here. I might come back later. I'm not sure, but we're back. So I'm going to try to keep these as consistent as possible on the channel. I'm looking forward to pushing forward into the series. I'll catch you in the next stack of episodes. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire, buddy. Peace.